The highest rate of bankruptcies come from where? People not being able to afford to pay for basic, simple things like healthcare, insulin costs, these kind of things.
Where does a lot of that start?
Well, if you look at
opportunity in their neighborhood.
If you look at
Democrats are against school choice, and that hurts minorities big time. Do you think that minority families in inner city communities should have a choice, just like upper class citizens, to send their kids to whatever school they choose and not be locked into their zip codes?
Yeah, everybody should have a choice.
Trump administration supports school choice.
And
that directly helps minorities in this country.
And there you go. If that's what you truly believe, that that's going to help the cause, by all means, go ahead, vote for him.
If a family is working 2 and 3 jobs and wants their kid to go to a good school, why shouldn't they have that right in their own community? Why should they have to send their kid, across town to get a better education when in their own community they're saying, hey, why not bring the funding here?
Why not encourage these schools to perform by actually letting these students pick where they want to go instead of just throwing countless amounts of dollars to these schools?
No, but they don't.
It's never ending at that point.
Think about
you're not doing long-term fixing. You're just throwing money at an issue and hoping it goes away.
But in the other communities, what happens? The schools are funded by property taxes. So in wealthier communities, property taxes support the schools, which create these better environments, right? They have laptops, they have TVs, they have these kind of things. My kids have been blessed to have an opportunity to go to good schools.
That's awesome. Love that.
Right? And all that stuff.
Very cool.
But I grew up in a community where they didn't have that.
Yeah.
Right? So why shouldn't my parents have had the same opportunity for me to
be able to pick what school you want to go to?
But if the schools are
if your parents want you to go to a different school, they should have every right to do that.
Go to a different school. How many of these families are actually working 2, 3, and 4 jobs? So it may seem as though their unemployment is lower, but their economic status hasn't changed.
That's not how they measure unemployment rate.
Actually,
if you have multiple jobs, it doesn't affect. That doesn't matter.
If you actually look at
how
the statistics are run, right? You're looking at it doesn't take into account how many people have stopped looking for work, how many are on temporary work status.
Right now, you're talking about U6 instead of U3. They don't use U6 to talk about unemployment. They use U3 statistics. Okay. U6 doesn't have an individual breakdown on race, sex, or anything like that. U3 does, and it's what we always base on. And U6 is also record low as well. Not full record low, but it's low. It travels with U3. It's disingenuous to bring up U6. Complete disingenuous.
Well, how was that disingenuous? Who created more jobs, Obama administration or the Trump administration?
Are we including a bunch of fake green jobs that failed?
Hey, I'm talking about the same statistical measurements that you're using.
So, let's GDP growth. Would you like to look at, or what would you like to look at?
I'd love to do with GDP growth.
Excellent.
Because that's a losing argument.
What did Barack Obama end his last year at GDP?
GDP last year was what, 2.6?
His final year.
2.6?
That's completely inaccurate. It's 1.6. You're off by 1%. There are countless quotes from Barack Obama saying that 2% is the new norm. When Trump said that he was going to flatly reject that new norm, what did he say? Anyone remember? Oh, what does he have, a magic wand? Literally 2018, Trump saw 2.9% GDP.
How many?
And you want to know why? It's because the pro-business policies that he's implementing.
During Obama's administration, he had over 3% GDP.
No, that's inaccurate. He never passed 3%.
You want to pull out your phone?
Of course.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
So if I can prove you wrong right now, that Obama administration...
I will post this up if you prove me wrong.
So Obama never had GDP growth above 3%?
Yes.
Everyone sees that, right?
Yeah. Let's go. Now I'm really nervous.
Annual rate.
I don't see a single 3%.
2015.
I don't see a single 3%.
2.9% in 2015.
There you go.
I keep finding. That's
You lost my friend.
Whoa, no.